I really don't know where to begin, but this happened and I need to talk about it. I live in a fairly quiet suburb in the UK, though I don't want to say where. My house backs into a small woodland, and beyond that, there are plenty of fields. The front of the house is on a quiet street. Nothing much happens around here. I live with two other people, friends from university. We moved here when we were finishing our degrees, and things have been fine. I have a small balcony for my room, and we even have a jacuzzi. It all feels a bit much after university life, but I mean, it's nice. My girlfriend, she comes over quite a bit, and we enjoy each other's company. But then, something happened. She was over the other night, my girlfriend. I'll call her Ilm. Anyway, Ilm was over, and we were in bed, fooling around. The door was locked, and my housemates were out. So we both knew where things were headed. Our clothes were on the floor and our lips on each other. When I asked her about maybe recording ourselves on the webcam, I should add that this has been brought up before. She gave me an excited smile, and I moved the laptop over so it was facing us, facing the window. Anyway, I won't go into much details about what happened next. This isn't really the place for it. It was what happened afterwards that you need to know about. But we had sex, and then we fell asleep, leaving the webcam recording. It actually slipped my mind, really. I woke up an hour or so later and switched it off. It's now almost a week later, and I've just watched it. I'm away in the US for a month for work, which is why we decided to make the recording in the first place. I started it up, for obvious reasons, and began watching. Things look good. We're definitely putting on a good show. But then I saw it. While we faced towards the laptop or at each other, there was someone else watching, in the dark, behind the window, barely visible through the reflection of the glass. There were two sinister eyes. A faint light formed around a man's face, his features ragged, but I can't tell much more than that. He just stands there. Most discomforting thing is that he doesn't seem to be watching us have sex. He just watches the webcam. I mean, he stares right into it. He doesn't stop and doesn't flinch, even when it looks like we might look around. Then he disappears. For a short while, at least. As we slept, his eyes came back into the light and narrowed. Then the handle of the balcony door, it slowly starts to turn. A wave of nausea crept over me, realizing that I never locked the balcony door. It opens ever so slowly, and his eyes fixed on the webcam, but now twitching between that and our sleeping bodies. He takes a first step in and licks his lips. He enters fully and closes the door again. He stands over us, breathing heavily, his whole body rocking with each inhalation. He's now staring somberly at us, blinking widely. I moved in my sleep, and he looks at me with angry eyes narrowing. Turning his gaze, he focuses on Ilm and lightly touches her hair, moving it from her face. His hands are shaking, and he keeps standing like this for 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, just standing, watching. I was in a cold sweat when watching this, and I tried ringing my housemates, but there was no answer. I tried ringing him as well, but there was no answer. The pause scream of him holding my girlfriend's hair stared on the screen, and so I ran to the bathroom to be sick. When I came back and carried on watching him standing there, his eyes seem calm as he just stands there, but then his face snaps to the camera, a snarl forming on his lips. I swear to God that close up, you can hear him breathe. He stands straight and looks around. Then he crouches down, looking under the bed. Then he disappears from view. He got under the bed? The remains of the hour carried on with silence. Eventually, I wake up from my sleep and turn the laptop off. he never left. Now I'm thousands of miles away, and no one will pick up their phone. It's a long shot, but Em, if you're reading this, stay at your place and lock the doors, close the curtain, and call me.